And we're back. And you stomp away for your practice. I mean, this didn't change anything. This was the middle of an episode. You don't want to practice with Bobby, but if you have to, you figure you might as well do it right. All students are given 30 minutes to train with their assigned partner before practice exam. You stand across from Bobby and stare him down. So, Hoku, words around school is that you've been training with Bobby. I'd like to see you train with me, Bully.
That's right.
Too bad. Now you're gonna have all the bad habits to break.
I don't have any bad habits. My training has been going great. You don't know what you're talking about, brother.
Oh, brother.
Why you laughing at me? Why you laugh?
Just try to keep up with me, honey. Alright? You and Bobby do some stretches and warm up. And then you kiss. The tension in the air is as thick as Hulk Hogan's mustache as you struggle to figure out how to break the ice. You should, if you should even bother. After you finish your leg stretches, Bobby walks up to you. So, what kind of trainings do you guys do together? Like, tongue training?
Like I tell you.
Oh. If you're not trying to cheat or anything, I just want to know. He walks over to one of the weight machines. Do you guys even lift?
Not really.
Well, if you want to get at grabs and throws, you want to work on your strength training. Your arms may be gorgeous, but they don't look like they could bring down half the meatheads in the school.
What makes them gorgeous?
He just complimented you. Look at your arms, they are a bit smooth. Maybe he's right.
You have a point.
He just flirted with you. Start off simple with some low-end weights today. You don't want to be sore before the match, but you're going to want to improve your arm strength if you're going to stand a chance at the finals. Is he trying to actually help you, even though you could be enemies? There's going to be an even threadier threat up ahead, so he's not the real threat. He's the first, like, frenemy.
Oh no. Why are you helping me?
Because I love you. We're working together, right?
But only for this match.
I'm just focusing on what's happening now, not later. You spent a little while practicing at the weights under Bobby's supervision. You're in love with him now, because you just float. You float. As a bit of a repayment for the tip, you give him a bit of advice on his footwork with the two of you try to get some of your exercises. You're a bit surprised, but at the end you feel you've had pretty fun with him, even though it's insufferable. Finally, he surprised you with a sudden question. Will you go out with me? Why do you like Bolly, anyways?
Bolly? Huh? Well...
You're not sure how to put it into words. There are so many things about Bully that captivate you, it's hard to explain. And on top of that, you're not sure how much you want Bobby to know about you. You consider your options. Tell him everything. What did you say?
Ooh.
He's strong and gentle, and he has a great body and gorgeous eyes and blah blah blah. He's mysterious. He's mysterious, I would say that.
Sure.
You hesitate for a moment, then you cite a simple but truthful answer.
He's mysterious.
He's mysterious. Bobby laughs. Well, I guess you're not really wrong there.
What do you mean?
Nobody really knows anything about him. Not at the school anyways. He just showed up one day and started coming to classes. I'm not sure he's even technically enrolled here.
Why are they letting him stay here? Oh really? That is mysterious.
He brings swords and other garbage to the ring and he beats everybody up. I mean, who is this guy anyways? How's he getting away with this?
He's the president of the United States!
Dag? He
Yep.
can't, he's European.
Yep.
That's not wrestling. He has no respect for the ring. Consider this for a moment. You're not really ready to agree with Bobby just yet, but you can't quite believe all of what he's saying. But you find yourself admitting that maybe you should hear him out. There's an awful lot about Bully that you just don't know.
Yep.
You frown as he struggles to resolve the disjointed emotional batting it out on your heart. Bobby doesn't seem to notice you're quite content. Does he not care, or does he try and respect your space? Anyways, I hope that you're not going to give him a degree they're not gonna give him a degree in 2 years. I'm not sure he hasn't made it past freshman year. Bobby pauses and looks at you. His expression softens. I'm sorry. I know you probably don't want to hear that. But, I don't want to tell you, you know, get your heart broken by some
he's a nice
jerk.
dude.
Nice guy. You should know what he's like before you go falling in love. You stare at Bobby, entirely surprised by this suddenly. Wait, he's blushing and won't look at you in the eye. Is he trying to tell you something else?
What? You struggle to find the right words for what to tell him next.
I mean, clearly he looks embarrassed. Look at how embarrassed his face is.
Tell him you're warming up to him. Let him down gently, let him down hard. Do we want to go for Bobby? That's one of the endings, I'm sure.
Probably, but
I
we
don't
should
want
be going
Bobby.
for
I want
bully.
bully.
Yeah.
I want bully. So let him down gently though, because he's not a dick.
Yeah.
You smiled awkwardly. You start to realize that Bobby might not be all that bad, but still you don't want him to think that you're interested in him like that.
Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine.
Just be careful, right? I hate for you too.
Oh gee, Bobby, did I ever mention that,
There's really easy ways to do this.
that I live in Pasta Mania restaurant? Maybe that's something we could talk about instead.
You attempt to change the subject with a clumsy and ham-fisted, but Bobby plays along. You tell him all about the Pasta Mania restaurant while he looks disappointed and a little bored. The two of you finish up in the ring, practicing your tags on the ropes. A half hour has just passed, so you both just leave the ring and head back to the benches. My hair's a mess. Let me go fix it real quick. You start scuffing off towards the lockers. You decide to follow him behind and hang out near the doorway.
I just realized, are we supposed to be a girl?
What? Anyways.
What?
He tears open a locker, which is surprisingly pristine condition, and quietly takes all sorts of product to his hair in a rapid flurry. Whoa, there we go. Looking like a superstar. You ready for the ring, Hoku?
We are supposed to be a girl, right?
Mm,
But we're in the locker room with him?
They said you're in the doorway, but they put you in.
Oh, okay. Then
He
I
starts
guess it's fine.
putting all of these things back, and you notice something in the back of his locker. It's a heart-shaped picture of you. Is that a sword, Bakamaru?
Damn it, Bobby!
Damn it, Bobby!
Time's up, everybody. Get your butts out here and prepare to throw down.
You lose your train of thought, and you and Bobby quickly rush out to the main gymnasium. After a few rounds, you and Bobby finally get to do your match. You enter the ring as Bobby takes to the ropes. At the start of the match, it's a little bit confusing to keep track of things, but you find yourself slowly adjusting and relaying more of on the communication with your ring partner. Your opponent gives you a challenge, but it's one you find yourself determined to overcome. I wish they showed it a little bit. It finally narrows down to just you and Wally Hauser. You manage to get the pin on him. You drench with sweat, but you really feel like you're learning something new today as you walk out of the ring, energized.
You did it.
That afternoon, you decide it's time to give up your sulking and stop avoiding Bully already. You psych yourself up, head into the gym, greet Bully with your usual energy. He welcomes you as the two of you get to work. You quickly realize you're worrying over nothing. You tell him about some of the pointers that Bobby gave you, and he helps spot your weights for you. Another training session quickly comes to an end, and you pass ways. I think they forgot the characters. A bounce in your step as the way you walk home. Where are the people?
They're
Oh,
here.
there. Okay. Life at wrestling school goes on, and as soon as the term is more than half over, you and Bully keep practicing, and you think you have a good chance of being his teammate. As you're leaving school that afternoon, you pass by the woodshop studio and notice Bully sitting alone at the bench, hunched over something on the table. Oh no. He's surrounded by wood planks and chips, power tools, piles of metal, and a little bit of bundles of grass.
What is he doing?
He seems frustrated. You're not very good at woodworking. You're certainly planning to pick the elective for your sophomore year, but you want to try to help him anyways.
Hi, Bully. Need some help?
Oh, maybe. He looks dejected at the rubble around him.
I don't know much about this stuff, but I'll help however I can.
You smile brightly and pull up the stool and sit next to him and glance at the object he's been working. It's a poorly cut, unsanded block of wood with nails sticking out of it in various directions. What the fuck are you making?
What are you making?
This assignment was to make a birdhouse.
Oh, of course. I see it now. Yeah, birdhouse, totally.
Harumphrey. Harumphrey, please. Don't lie to me. I'm not good at making these things. My stomps are useless here.
Humphrey, please.
Harumphrey, please.
You're too taken aback by the momentary display of vulnerability to correct him on your name.
Well, let me help you. If we work together, we can make a birdhouse, right?
Okay.
Okay.
I want a friend that I could just totally get their name wrong all the time.
No, that's fucking rude.
It is, but like if they were in on it, I would do it all the time. You gently pull aside Bully's previous attempt at a birdhouse and pull a few press wood piece wood. You start making the birdhouse. I don't know why, but this is tiring. I need a glass of water.
What?
A little or one.
So, I think the problem here is that...
Hammer? I don't know, I haven't seen the house.
I'm probably just gonna pick the second one, I think. I don't know.
What else do you use for a birdhouse? A saw?
Let's see. Well, a few fresh pieces of wood to sword you. Look at the array of tools
It's
and
not
parts.
gonna tell you anything. You're using a hammer when you should be using something else.
Your fist.
Yeah, your sword.
You using? Oh, he doesn't have a sword.
Oops. We're
I
gonna go
don't-
get it. Do that second one. Just do the second one. We can go back. That.
You're using a hammer when you really should be using something else.
Something else? What should I use? Think back to your home improvement show you used to see on TVs in the Pastamania dining area when you were a kid. What did you see when you guys used to build these things?
You should just punch the wood.
You
That's
said
right.
that. Punch it.
Yeah, punch the wood and stuff, and it makes something new.
Does stopping work too?
Oh, he looks so happy. No, I think it's just punching.
Aww. Bully places the wooden nails on the table in front of him and winds up a punch.
Uh-oh.
Wham! His fist hits the table like a cannonball. When the dust clears, you see Bully's mighty punch has made
A boat.
A butthole.
What?
That's not a birdhouse.
You can pretend it's a birdhouse.
No, it isn't.
No, it isn't.
What went wrong?
I think you put them in the wrong order. Maybe we should add one of these.
You shove the boat hole out of the way and place a fresh piece of wood on the table, then a sandwich and some nails between it and the second piece of wood and garnish it with a blade of grass. What? Bully punches it. It becomes...
Damn it!
A slingshot.
Where did the grass go? Huh?
Huh?
This is great.
That's still not a birdhouse.
But we should be getting close. Anyway, we just have to find the right recipe and then punch it in the exact center. Third time's the charm.
I don't know why I love this scene so much. You gotta have a few planks of wood, some nails, a dowel, some glue, and a bundle of grass arranged them on top of each other in a specific formation.
Come on, grass.
Bully punches and sends a door flying across the room. Dowel.
Oh, god
The
damn
recipe
it.
altered. You look down at the table and find a small wooden chest.
What the fuck?
Open the chest. Come on, open the chest. And there's a birdhouse inside.
Also, this chest has a bunch of boots on it.
Ooh! And a
Just a bunch
luchador
of
mask
boots.
on it.
And a mask. Wow!
Well, that's not a birdhouse.
You just pretend it's a birdhouse. No, but it's pretty cool.
You pick up the wooden chest and open it to find a bed of grass inside. The outside is beautifully carved with an intricate design of stomping feet and a style of pattern around the sides.
It's beautiful. Just use it as a birdhouse. You have grass in it.
You set it on the table next to you.
Anyway, I think it was right that time, except you accidentally punched the dowel off. You gotta be more careful. Aim your punch right in the center.
This is training.
Yeah.
You hop off your stool to go retrieve the dowel and set it as the supplies again. Bully, aim, swings, and...
Come on, birdhouse! Yeah! We did it!
You did it.
You did it!
It's a birdhouse.
Yeah!
That's a birdhouse.
It definitely is.
This was a great scene.
You suddenly fling your arms around as much of Bully lumpy torso as you can before you realize you're doing, and recoil in embarrassment. You hugged the thing. You stare at him expectingly.
Do it.
Hoku Chen.
Oh my god, he did
You
it!
stumble
He
back a little,
remembered.
suddenly weak to the knees. You struggle to catch your breath to regain your strength. He remembered.
Oh my
He
god!
remembered.
No problem, Bully.
With that, you and Bully start cleaning up the scraps of wood. Stray kneels with head to the wood chest you pick up and cradle it in your hands. You can keep that if you want.
Really? Are you sure?
The birdhouse or the? I
No,
don't need
the
it.
chest
It's not
that
the.
you,
It's
like-
not a birdhouse.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Bully. I'll treasure it forever, as if it were a genuine bandana straight off the head of Hulk Hogan himself.
Yeah, you're a little obsessed with that. Okay.
We get it.
Soon enough, the room is spotless, and you bid Bully goodbye. You barely contain your pure joy as you walk home.
Yay.
On the next episode, we're back.